Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time today to attend RimRes training. My name is Brittany Maxwell, Gold Consultant. Have been with the company a year. This month marks my year. We're just going to do a little run through of RimRes and show you guys how to send customer quotes and just navigate the site. RimRes is one of my favorite vendors. Very easy to navigate, easy to book with, and I love their quotes that you can send to your clients. They're very nice, and they include pictures and maps and pretty much everything that your client would like to know, where it's located. And then the pictures they include are extremely nice as well. So if you guys have any recommendations on where we would like to look up, feel free to put it in the chat box or unmute yourself. I'm totally cool with that. There's only a few of us in here. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Okay, Amsterdam and Nashville. Okay, that's fine. We'll do both. We'll do Amsterdam and Nashville. RimRes does actually have a lot of places that you can look at. Okay, you're working on a quote for December 11th through 14th. Okay, what about transfers and attractions with that Nashville trip? Not sure yet. That's totally fine. We'll just pull some itineraries and see what you get. Broadway, that's nice. That's really nice. I love RimRes. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll just start with Nashville because that is in the US. 5 rooms, 40th birthday party. Wow. Awesome. Congratulations. All right. And see, the best thing about RimRes also is you can do points of interest. Since they want to stay on Broadway, you'll find close to all of their theaters, which Grand Ole Opry, around that area. I love Nashville. I've been quite a few times. I love Memphis as well. I'm a huge Elvis fan. So the next time I go through Memphis, I'm going to go to Graceland. All right, let's go. Let's see, the dates were 11th through 14th. Okay. If you guys have been on RimRes for a while, that's really good. And also, if you haven't, feel free to go on the site and just play around with it and kind of get familiar with it. You know, you can't really break any of our sites as long as you don't put in a credit card. Oh, you already booked Amsterdam? That's okay. Okay, good. Yeah, as long as you don't put in any kind of credit card information at the end, you're totally fine. Let's see. Jessica, are they all adults?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can.
Yes, all adults.
Okay, let's add another room. How many adults per room?
I'm going to say 2. So it's my best friend that's going. So we're just starting the conversations.
Okay, so you're going to put 3 adults in one room and 2 in the other?
So they want 5 rooms total. I would do 2 adults in each of the 5 rooms.
Okay. All right. And we're going to search. And you can also look up hotel names. If your client has a specific hotel they would like to go to, you can look up specific hotel names. I need you to. This is the only one it pulls for this area in Nashville. And this is the Archer special rate. And this is the online price. You can book either one. The commission You're going to get commission for either one. If it doesn't pull what you're looking for, you can always go back into the search, modify the search, and just change. I'm just going to type in Nashville this time and see what it will pull for Nashville.
Yep. And then I did on that points of interest, like I'm following along with you. I did downtown Nashville under, or I guess it's under neighborhood, not points of interest. And there were several options.
Yes, RoomRes is fantastic. If you find a itinerary that you want to share with your client, you can create a customer quote, and you can even save the quotes. And when you click on the room, you can hold it for 72 hours. So if you're emailing your client and you don't know if your client's going to get back to you, you can hold that for 72 hours, and that gives the client a couple of days to decide whether or not they would like that resort or hotel. RoomRes also does vacation homes in certain cities, like certain big cities, Miami, probably New York, maybe even New Orleans.
Yeah, they wanted me to look at Airbnbs also and give both options.
Okay, these are really nice. For Airbnbs, we're not registered with Airbnb per se, but we have probably 10 different vendors that we're able to book vacation homes with. RoomRes being a good one as well. All right, these are all really nice. This one's really cute. It's got a nice pool. You just base it off of what your client is looking for, their price range, where they want to be at in Nashville. These are all really nice. I'm just going to choose one just so we can go to the end. I'm going to find one at the top. All right, look, we'll do this one. We'll do the Archer special rate. And this one is Doubletree by Hilton in downtown Nashville. They have the junior suite. So you can look at their rooms in this little toggle area, as well as if you go below, this is their table. You can click on this information, show the details, and it'll pull up each room and give you a little bit of the details for each room. They have nice pictures included. Nice little bathroom. And if you don't like the way those look, they usually have more. And I always try to go with the flexible cancellations because you really never know what happens or what might happen. If you book your client and it's a non-refundable rate and something happens, you know, they're not really going to be able to get their money back, which always, even because usually for the flexible cancellations, it's only a little bit more, maybe $10, $15, but always try to get your client to do the flexible cancellations. So I'm going to choose the, let's go with, I'm just going to choose one. I'm just going to choose this top one right here. I'm going to do the queen bed. And I'm just going to hit book now, which is going to take us to the next page. I'm not going to put in any of the client's information, but what I am going to do is I'm going to click this little box right here that says I'm building a template. And all that's going to do is just put in a fake name, which it just says guest 1, guest 2. And this is for the whole 5 rooms. So this would be for 5 rooms. If each of them are booking separate, you could just do it by room. But if they're all paying together, then you can do the all of the 5 rooms together. All right, and you can pay and confirm, hold and pay later, and create itinerary. That's what we're doing. We're creating an itinerary. You can add more than one hotel to your itinerary if you want to show your client 2 or 3. I think you can go up to 10 hotels on RoomRes that you can show your client. That's a little much, so I definitely wouldn't try to do that. But also you can add transfers, and you can change the hotels if you wanted to, and you could add attractions. So if your client is coming in from the airport and they need transportation, you can add transportation to the hotel, and you can add the transportation going back to the airport. You can do almost everything inside of RoomRes. You can do transfers. They even allow rental cars now. You can do activities. So you can actually build your client a whole tour package inside of RoomRes with activities and everything. And I'm not going to add any attractions or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finalize template, and I'm just going to say mock booking. But I'm not saving this. I'm going to go in and delete it when we're done. And it's going to create the itinerary for them. Oh, somebody's already used it. Oh, that's funny. All right, and it's going to take you to the last page, just making sure that this is what you're trying to send to your client. It gives you a breakdown of the price. And I am going to create a customer quote. And this will pull up just a little bit of information that you can fill out. I like to leave the quote, the title for the quote that they have. I like the quotes that they, or the titles that they usually come up with. In the description that they have also, it's usually really nice as well. So I leave those in there. Would you like to display the dates? Yes, you do. You kind of want your client to know what date they are. And would you like to display a from price for this template? I would say yes, just so that the client knows what they're getting into. And right here where it says agent commissionable rate, and then agent commission. If you put the price on here, they're not going to see your agent commission. So whenever you send them the quote, they'll see the price that they're going to pay, but they will not see your commissions on there. That's just for your information and your information alone. And then you can add a little personal message at the bottom. I think you'll love this package. It's a great value. Call me to discuss. And if you want to add your logo, you can add your logo. There's the Archer logo. And then you generate quote. And this is for any quote that you pull off of RoomRes, you can generate a quote. And here's the PDF. And this link, you can copy and paste this link and send it directly to your client as well. I like the PDF version. It might not pull up. No, it's not pulling up. It didn't last time. So I'm just going to click on this, and it should open it up in a new window. See, there we go. This is the quote that your client will get. You can forward this PDF quote to your client, has a picture of the resort, the hotel, has some of the information. They can click view details, and it'll pull up the hotel for them. It gives them all of the information that they need, but not more. because you want the client to come to you to make the booking. You don't want the client to call the resort or go anywhere else to make the booking. So this is their trip. If they like it and they click like, they'll get you will get an email letting you know that the client is ready to book this. It even puts in a map so that your client will be able to see where exactly they're located at in Nashville. And then that is your quote. So if they click I like it, you put in their name and their email and they'll press send, and that information will come to you and you can get back in touch with your client and make the booking for this package. You can save these. You can send the link through text message and then schedule a call with your client. However you do your business. This is a really nice. I love the way RoomRez does their quotes. And I like the way that they do their pictures as well. They always add the best looking pictures. Right, so I'm going to just exit out of that one. And anytime you make a booking, they'll give you rewards, which is really awesome. All right, and so this is just exited out of all that and went back home. So do you have any questions regarding your Nashville booking?
No, that was super helpful.
Yeah, it is super easy too. And if you have any problems with RoomRez, you can definitely get in touch with them. The customer service reps at RoomRez are so very helpful. And if anything happens and you have a client that you booked through RoomRez and you have them on the flexible schedule, you'll be able to reach out to RoomRez and let them know, hey, something's happened and we got to cancel. And they will work with you. I love RoomRez. It's a really good vendor. And I've called several times and I've never had one of their customer service reps be rude. They're always extremely helpful. Okay, RoomRez's rates are higher. That's kind of, I don't know. So I've done quite a bit of bookings on RoomRez, and it might just be the areas that you're looking at, because normally RoomRez has better rates than a lot of our other sites, especially if you're going in as just a regular consumer and you're looking for resorts or hotels on Google. 90% of the time we can get a lower rate. But if you are not finding the rate that you're looking for on RoomRez, definitely go to another vendor. That way you can price compare and find the best rate for your client. Okay, do you want to do the Amsterdam, Jamie?
Brittany, what's the difference in RoomRez on the Archer special rate, average night, and then the book online rate?
Okay, so the Archer special rate, that would be the rates that we get for being an Archer agent. And the online rates, I've taken that as where, you know, when you go to Google and you are searching properties on Google, whether it be through Expedia, not Expedia Tab, because that's for travel agents, or Priceline, one of those.
Mm-hmm.
The online rate is going to be almost the same as what the consumer is going to find. When we say 90% of the times we can get the lower rate through RoomRez, we normally can, but there are those 10%, you know, options where, okay, they have a better rate than us. And then if that happens, you either price compare or you offer your client an incentive, which is, okay, if you make this booking with me, I can supply you with a hotel voucher or a restaurant voucher or any kind of incentive to want to make them book with you.
Okay.
Okay, we can do Lake Lucerne, Switzerland. Yeah, sure. I've not looked over anywhere in the United States. Okay, look, it pulled it right up. Let me see, did you put dates? Yes, you did. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, September. And I highly recommend just kind of going on to the site and playing around, you know, play around with the activities tab and see what kind of activities that RoomRes offers. I know that they can do like SeaWorld tickets and zoo tickets. Definitely really nice. We're big zoo people, homeschool, so we're always doing some kind of activity like that. Okay, Lake Lucerne. How many adults? I just want to make sure that I pull what you're looking for. 2. Okay. Are there any kids? Nope. Oh, that's going to be a lovely trip. Okay, so I'll just give it a second and see what it comes up. Okay, that's nice. They're doing pre-cruise in Amsterdam, then Viking cruise, and then post-cruise. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's nice, though. Okay, so they totally do offer resorts in Switzerland. That's really nice. They'll probably even offer transfers. So if your client needs a transfer from the cruise to the resort, you can definitely add that on in here. So you just pick the one that you like, which ones that you think your client would write, and just build it from there. I like this. Looks like a castle. And if you know your client wants to be close to a specific area, you can pull up the map and you can see which areas are closest to the cruise port so that your client's not having to go 20 miles down the street to go to their resort. Excuse me, guys. And the rooms are actually pretty flexible. They're really nice. It looks like there's only 1 or 2 of them that's non-refundable. Actually, I only see 1. Okay. Okay, those are nice. No breakfast. This one, oh, you can get breakfast included, guys. So add that on there if you can. That's always nice to tell your client, oh, breakfast is included with your resort stay. Whenever you go to make the booking, though, make sure you go to the very end where it has all of the prices, because there will be mandatory fees that's not included in the price. And you definitely don't want that to be a surprise to your client. So anytime you're doing a booking, make sure you check and see if there's extra fees when they check in. Because a lot of resorts will have like a breakfast fee or parking fees, different fees like that, that you definitely want to let your client know that they're there, but you will pay them at the property. They are not included in the booking price. All right, and air conditioning, I guess some of the rooms don't have air conditioning. I've never been to Switzerland, so I'm not sure what the weather is like over there. I live in Louisiana. It's hot. If you don't have an air conditioner, you will die. So we're just going to choose, actually, I'm going to do the one with breakfast, and we're going to book now. But we're not going to book it. We're just going to pull the customer quote. That's really nice. And you can see the bed and breakfast, and this is how many points you're going to earn off of it, which is good because you can actually add those points to any of the bookings that you can make for yourself on RoomRes, and you can also add them to your client's booking. So you can tell your client, hey, I have this quote for you. It's $437 a night, but I have points that I can add to your booking when you get ready. You know, that's another incentive to make someone want to book with you. I always tell clients that if they book with me, there's a reason why, you know, whether it be because we make things easier. There's options that we can provide that they can't get themselves. And also, if anything happens during their trip, they're not stressing out over it because they got a travel agent. That's our job to stress out over that. Which we don't stress out over it because, you know what? We kind of have that pull. We can get on the phone with different vendors and we can make more happen than what they can. I spelled that wrong. All right, and we're just going to create this quote as well. What I like to do is I like to send the quote to myself as well. And if you would like to, and at the bottom of it where you put in your message, you can put a little information about your travel agency, you know, kind of like the script that you would put in an email sending your client a quote, except for it's through RoomRes. And I'm just going to leave all of this the same. I would like to display the price though. I always display the price. And then I like that as well. So I'm just going to generate the quote. And this is kind of what their quote would look like. Of course, you're probably not going to choose the same hotel that I did, which is totally fine because I'm just giving you guys, you know, an overview of what the quotes look like and how easy it is to send quotes to your clients through RoomRes. And I really like the maps that they put on there. I don't like to go anywhere and not know where I'm going. You could change the title. If you don't like the title, you can put in a catchy title that you like. And we can go back to the modify search and I can just show you guys, let me just go home and we can pull up some attractions. And we'll just do Nashville to start because that's where we did the first. And let me pull back up the chat. You're welcome, Jamie. I love the quote feature. It's the best. It really is. And I love a lot of our vendors do allow us to build quotes. Vax is one of them. Pleasant Holidays, I believe, does that as well. RoomRes. I like using RoomRes because when you're creating a mock booking, you can take that whole section right there and use that as a flyer for a mock booking. It generates the price, it generates a nice picture, so it's really nice. Okay, I'm just going back up in the chats just to make sure I haven't missed anybody's questions, and I am looking for the date. There we go. I'm not going to put in the adults or anything. I'm just going to leave it as 2 adults because I just want to see what it pulls for Nashville for activities during that area. And you can filter the activities by the category, activities for adults, couples, families, however long you want to be on an activity, a tour. They have multi-day tours. You can do multi-day tours by theme. They have a bunch of really nice activities. And it looks like more than one page as well. The Hard Rock Cafe, that's a nice one. Okay, maybe it is just one page because it's not clicking over, but that's okay. This is still what it pulls for, Nashville. This one looks really nice, the Soul of Music City Night Tour. You can even add these to your customer quotes, and you can send this information to them as well. And he has the tour days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, and the Saturday there. Some of the tours will only be on the weekend. Some of them, you know, you just have to see when your clients are going to be there and if there's going to be tours available. Okay, with Viator, it just really depends. I like Viator as well because the amount of activities it does pull. You would just have to, you know, just decide what your client would like to do. And if you don't find what they're looking for on RoomRes, then go to Viator. If you're not finding what you need on Viator, excuse me, go to RoomRes. So yeah, they pretty much do pull about the same, you know, type of activities. Both of them you're going to make good commission off of. RoomRes actually just went up from 10% commission to 11% commission. And Viator, I think it's 8% commission. It might be 10. Don't hold me to one of, I know it's one of them, but don't hold me to it because I'm not sure which, but I think it's 8%. So if there's a client and you see that the activity is available on Viator and RoomRes, definitely go with the vendor that you're going to make the most commission off of. And you can create templates and customer quotes just for activities as well. So if you know one of your family members is going to the beach just for a day or two, we don't live too far from the beach, so that's why I said that. It takes us about 2 hours to get to the Gulf Coast. So I could go on RoomRes and I could build just a quote for activities for the day. And it's going to pull the same type of information as it would with a resort. So they'll get the price on there. Also, I'm just throwing this out here. This is a little off the blue of the activities. This is to do with hotels, but RoomRes does offer all-inclusive options. So if you're ever looking for an all-inclusive, like in Mexico, RoomRes definitely offers all-inclusive. So that's another thing that you can look at if your client is looking at any kind of all-inclusives. But there's only like 1 or 2 in the United States. We have a lot of all-inclusives in Mexico and quite a few in the Caribbean. So this is just one, and you just finalize the template. I'm just showing you guys how to create a template for your client. I'm not gonna, I already did that one. Maybe I should reconsider my words. Here we go. And we're just going to create this customer quote. And it's the same thing, the same way with transfers and rental cars. You can build them in a template just like this. Include the number of nights. I always include the price. I say that over and over again. I'm sorry that gets to be repetition, but, and you just generate your quote. And their attraction, it's $99 for the 2 of them, and you make $11 off of that $99. That's pretty good. I mean, it's only $99, so I mean, considering it's only $99. All right, and this will be a quote for one of their attractions. So definitely make them your own, you know. Make sure that you can upload your logo to RoomRes so that you can add your logo to any of your quotes. You can put in your phone number at the bottom where this little message is. This is from you. You can put in your phone number, your email address, anything, any way for your client to get in touch with you afterwards. Just to make it easier for yourself and to make it easier for your client. So just, you know, just play around. My kids are going to summer camp next month. And I'm trying to talk my spouse into taking a night or two away. And I'm going to use RoomRes for the booking because why not? RoomRes is awesome. And also I have rewards to spend, but actually getting him to take off work a night, that might be another story. But we're going to try. So I'm definitely going to reuse RoomRes because I have points to use. So, and then you can go to your itineraries and templates. So any itinerary that you've built, you'll be able to come back to your itineraries and pull it up. Your held bookings, if you've got any bookings on hold for 72 hours, this is where they'll come. And if they somehow don't happen to show up, just find the code that you have off of the itinerary and you can pull it up by that as well. You can go to your reservations and sales report, any bookings that you've made on RoomRes, it'll show up here. If you have any questions about your rewards, you can go to your rewards page and find out what you've gotten from there. If you have any questions, go to their FAQs page. It will pull up most of the questions that a lot of agents ask that they already try to have on their site. I'm gonna go back. So transfers and rental cars are pretty much the same as well. So, and you can just go into it, you know, see what kind of transfers they have to offer. You could do pickup, drop off location. And the same with rental cars. A lot of the rental cars facilities, they have a lot of them on the airport premises so that you're able to just go directly from your plane to get your rental car, which is really nice because you really don't want to have to worry about where the rental car facility is. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? I know that was a quick little training, but RoomRes is really easy to do a run through of. So just play around with the site and just, you know, kind of have fun with it. When I first started, I would just, excuse me guys, I have like a little catch in my throat. I would just kind of play around with places that I would like to go myself until I started getting clients. And that way I'm familiar with the site, you know, I know how to navigate through the transfers to the hotels and how to add attractions to each booking. Just get familiar with all of the vendors. And if you guys have any questions with RoomRes or any of the other vendor sites, you know, definitely reach out to your mentor, your golds and your platinums, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys. So so if you guys don't have any more questions, I don't want to just hop off because I don't know if you guys have any questions. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you. It is pretty informative. Okay, can I explain a little further about the rewards points you earn? Okay, thank you, Garen. I hope you have a good day. Okay, so with the rewards points, every booking that you make in RoomRes, whether it be hotels or transfers, attractions, rental cars, you're gonna get points for making those bookings. The points differ. I'm not really sure exactly how they base the points yet. I think it's like 10% of your bookings. I'm not too sure. I'll do some research on that and I'll put that out there. So you can, once you make your booking, you'll earn these rewards. You can use the rewards for either your clients or you can use them for yourself, and you will just add them to the booking at the end. It'll have a little section where it says add rewards points, and that's where you can add your rewards points. If you don't use them, that's fine. You can let them sit in your rewards back office, so to say, until you get ready to use them. And if you don't use them, and if you've been making consistent bookings on RoomRes, you can get it up enough to where you book a trip and you're not having to pay a thing because your rewards are paying for you. It's really nice to be able to earn rewards through your bookings and not just through the hotels, through the transfers, attractions, rental cars. RoomRes is very good. You're welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like answering you guys' questions. I like doing these trainings for you guys. I'm still kind of new to the training, so I might go a little fast, and I'm trying to work on that. But I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to join my training today. I'm going to stop the recording now. Let's get that stopped. All right.